Installing his droid with the software, Poe stared in horror as his N1ZX droid came to life in song and dance.
We would be honored if you would join us.
In the new Canon Aftermath novel, there was an old battle droid from the Clone Wars who was reassembled and programmed by a boy named Temmin. He was constructed and built from components the boy scavenged from tombs below Myra. Bones was more than just a battle droid. He was the boy's bodyguard, but above all, they were best friends. Mr. Bones continued serving the boy a year after the Battle of Endor, joining the mission that Princess Leia formed with Temmin's mother and her team to find Han Solo after his disappearance. Bones was a very different droid. He had literally human bones put onto his droid body, wearing it like pieces of armor. He was one of the most sadistic Star Wars characters we've seen, and one of the most funny, as he found joy and happiness in brutally murdering anyone who threatened his master. And when he would murder, often he would break out into song and violently stab his enemies with his long butcher knife of an arm, reporting back to his master, repeatedly saying,
"I performed violence. Roger, Roger."
Bones fought for the rebellion after Endor, leading into the era of the First Order and the events of Jakku, where Temmin and his crew witnessed the massive superstar destroyer crashing into Jakku's surface. The Ravager ship had been controlled by Gallius Rax, who was Palpatine's confidant since a little boy. As Temmin was about to be killed by desert stormtroopers and an AT-ST walker, Bones leapt between them and killed the two stormtroopers with his blades. The third trooper tried to shoot Bones, but Temmin knocked him out with the butt of his rifle. Using his augmented speed to dodge the blasts of the AT-ST cannons, Bones climbed up the walker, breaking the cockpit, and began brutally killing the AT-ST drivers. The funny part about Bones was his dark humor. He popped his head out of the walker with a new pair of black lens goggles that he swiped from the operator he just maimed. As he was about to leave the machine and join his master, he was unfortunately incinerated by two A-Wing fighters flying by. As Temmin cried over the loss of his best friend, he buried the droid's remaining disfigured limbs in the dirt, along with his late father, telling Mr. Bones to watch over his dad. In later events near The Force Awakens, Poe Dameron got in some trouble while evading the First Order. Being backed into a corner with only C-3PO and an N1ZX droid, he was completely trapped. Asking for help from his fighter squad beyond his location, Temmin immediately sent him a droid personality template to fight the Order and the Rank Gang with him. Now, the Rank Gang was just a legion of gangsters that originated from the remnants of the Empire's troopers. Installing his droid with the software, Poe stared in horror as his N1ZX droid came to life in song and dance, slashing the enemies in a slaughter, announcing himself as Mr. Bones.
Roger, Roger.
I wonder if we'll see a version of Mr. Bones in Episode 8. That would be funny and different to see from all the generic droids that we get in Star Wars. The fake Mr. Bones was soon after decapitated, but it's nice to know that the template is still kicking around, ready to be used. Thanks for watching this episode, everyone, and for taking the time out of your day to learn about Mr. Bones. I hope you're all having a great day. I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you always.
Fulfill your destiny.